Good morning, day number 85. And today's prompt is something really, really special, and I know it is applicable to each and every person on this earth. So, before I tell you that, just want to ask you a question. Are there people who have taken you for granted? The answer is yes, I know that, right? Everybody feels like that. We try hard in today's life not to be taken granted, and hence we have different behaviors. But I tell you, taken for granted is a good news in today's life. How? There are basically two kind of people who take you for granted. Number one, people who value you, and number two, people who don't value you. So people who value you, I think they deserve our gratitude, because they take us for granted simply because, or we take them for granted because we know they're not going to go anywhere. They'll be there for us. We can fall back on them, and hence we kind of at times take them for granted, knowing that this is my place and this is my space and I can fall back on them. So gratitude for all those people, your family, your friends, your loved ones, everybody. Now, the other category of people who don't value you take you for granted. Why? Because they don't see the value at that time, and nothing to judge, but they just don't see the value. However, that's a good news for us, because that pushes us to do things in a different way. It pushes us to do better things. It pushes us to make choice. And in a way, these people save our time by telling us that they don't need our attention and time, or they don't value our time and attention. So it is actually, I see it as a time saved, correct? So gratitude to both kind of people who have taken you for granted or who has not taken you for granted, because they are helping you in one or the other way. One category of people are keeping you secure and comfortable, and the other category of people are pushing you out of your comfort zone to do things that you have never done, to to make different choices, to move on, to declutter your own life. Several reasons. So I see a lot of gratefulness in both kind of people, and without any judgment, I want to say thank you to all those people who were the reason for rejection in some or the other way. And it's not their fault, nothing to be personal, but they became the channel. Or and also to the people who have accepted me and saw me beyond my mistakes. And this happens to each and every one of us. So think about people who have seen you beyond your mistakes and loved you unconditionally, forgiven you, and you have taken them for granted, or they have taken you for granted. Either way, but they valued you in some or the other way. And the other category of people who have not accepted you or rejected you, or haven't given you the chance that you wanted. So both ways, both category of people are helping us become better. And today's prompt is exactly this: gratefulness and thankfulness for people who have taken you for granted, or whom you have taken for granted, because grantedness is a blessing in today's world. Remember that. All right, and have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.